to say. People come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Sorry about that. I don't know why that shit did that. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, SJK Dot, first Black Super Saiyan to revive on this planet, and another stream. We're starting early because I'm going to go be eating with some friends later, and I just want to get these topics done, get them done a little bit earlier than usual. I don't know why the quality is looking like that. Hold up, y'all. Hold on, give me a moment, guys. Oh, my connection's unstable. I don't know why. Yes, big bro. DC was involved with a gang shooting today, but I got two topics that I want to blow. Not blow, like just get out the way first. I want to get two topics out the way. I just get the Blue Beetle one out the way first because that one's pretty quick, and there's actually no articles out on it, but it's someone, someone just talked about it on Twitter and revealed info. They're not like from a real, good source like a Hollywood Reporter or whatever. I'm surprised none of them talked about this. But supposedly the Blue Beetle crew was in Puerto Rico, and they was doing some additional photography. And what happened was some gang-related shooting happened while they was doing it. The cast and crew is safe. No one got shot. No one got hurt. I'm glad they're all safe. But they was in Puerto Rico doing some additional photography, and they ended up in a situation, a very dangerous situation. I'm just glad they're okay. It's not much I can say because I don't know the full context of the situation, but I'm just glad the cast and crew is okay. That's all that matters, is that they are okay. I think it's safer for them to just leave that area because, them South American countries can get predictable, y'all. They can get very predictable. And I think it's just best to just steer clear there for now. I think they will, because recently they had a COVID scare and the main actor caught COVID. And, they recently had that happen on set, a COVID situation. So, having this on top of that, that's crazy. I don't know if they knew ahead of time if that area they was going to be doing something was bad or not. I don't know. But mind you, no big news outlets talked about this yet. I don't know why they haven't. The person who put it on Twitter, they could be fucking lying out their ass, but at this moment, we don't have the full information on this stuff. It's very basic little information that we have, and that's pretty much it of what I have about it. But yeah, I'm just glad they're okay. Hopefully we get to see Blue Beetles next year. They're going to be rebooting after Flash, do Zaz's 10-year plan to prioritize Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Justice League. Let's get it. All right. But shouts out to the Blue Beetle cast and crew for, staying safe. Sorry y'all in that situation, but y'all are safe now. So I'm glad y'all safe. What up, Kavari? What up, WZ? Yeah, it's good. No one got hurt. Bro, even if this was an MCU set, I wouldn't want this to happen to nobody filming the MCU movie. A gang-related shooting? Fuck, that's crazy. usually people be filming in those type of places like Puerto Rico and stuff, but you don't usually hear about like gang shootings and stuff happening near like movie sets and stuff. That's crazy. It must have been in a really bad neighborhood for that shit to happen. Was good, Kamuzu was good. But that's the Blue Beetle topic. Now, next topic gonna be a little bit juicy. Not really juicy, but interesting. If you guys were on Twitter today, y'all probably seen this. This blew up today. And a lot of interesting conversations came up about this. So, a woman assaulted a man at an airport. I'm not sure if this man was like a security, TSA. I don't know what he was, but he worked at the airport. And a woman was just saying all types of shit in this dude's face. Some homophobic shit. I think she said some racist shit. But let's play this video and you guys can see it. But you guys, I want you guys to see what you guys need to see it. David Zazav said this neighborhood is cheaper to film on. Hey, I bet you David Zazav did do that. He came like, nah, y'all been filming in some expensive ass places. But sir, this is a bad neighborhood. Man, fuck that bad neighborhood. Y'all better give me my movie. Go film there, bitch. That's what David Zazav said. He said, go film there, motherfucker. But Zaslav, they be fucking chopping up niggas with machetes and shit. I don't give a fuck. Don't be spending my money unwisely and shit. That's how David Zazav be talking to these people. He be telling them, don't spend my money unwisely. If you do, your ass finna get got. That motherfucker Mr. Krabs, bruh. He don't play no types of games. He's Mr. fucking Krabs. David, Mr. Krabs, Zaslav. That's who he is. Recognize. What up, Tony? They must have filmed in Grove Street. Man, they filmed in they done filmed in Liberty City, a version of Grove Street, Liberty City, Vice City, all in one. That's where they filmed at. All right, so this is what happened. Let me show you guys. I did a clip. I'm gonna show you guys a clip after. Bro, this dude fucking charged her ass down. Oh, I want you guys to watch the full clip. Watch the full clip. Let me turn down the music so you guys can hear it. Give me a second. Let me turn it down just a bit. All right. You have lost your mind. Don't touch me ever in your life. Touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my face. Get out of my face! No, I'm not. You fucking faggot! I'm here. So she called him a faggot, a butt fucking something. Now, real quick, everyone's saying this chick's white. I mean, she kind of look like she black and light skinned. She could be some Colombian type of deal, but she don't look white. A lot of people assuming she's white. I don't think she's white. She don't look white. If you took a look, like take a closer look at her skin, she don't look white. You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She got no booty either. She touching me. All right, y'all. This the part. Don't put she can't put her hands on me. Say, move, nigga. Get out of the way. Get the roll. Shit. Look at the white dude. He backed the fuck up. He's like, oh, all right, nigga, shit. Damn, that nigga back, bro. They all got saved. That he put some fear in that white man's soul. He made that motherfucker back up. He scared the shit out of this motherfucker. Look at him. He said, all right. No, watch out. You got the wrong person. Hey, relax. I fight whoever. Take a deep breath. Put your hands on me. Whoever. Put your hands. I fight whoever. Knock your bitch ass up. Knock me Now, dude in a blue shirt, sit your stupid ass down. I hate motherfuckers like these. White knight, like there's a difference between like defending women that are honestly being fucked with, and there's a difference between defending women that are clearly in the fucking wrong, and you white knight just a white knight because you know you want to be a man and shit. This motherfucker needs to sit his stupid ass down. This bitch called him a faggot, talking about butt fucking all. She was, and supposedly before the video came out, she touched him. Right. So we don't know how the beginning started, but we in the middle of it. And this motherfucker was like, man, you better not hit no woman. You better hit me. Sit your ass down. Like, shut the fuck up and sit down. I understand you don't want to see no fight escalate and nobody get hurt. I don't want to see nobody get hurt, but sit your dumb ass down. Whether you a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. If you hit somebody, if you hit anyone, and this is just real, if you hit anybody, be prepared for them to hit your ass back. That's the truth. That's facts. Don't cry. Don't bitch. You know, and it's funny to me that all these men jumped in as soon as they jumped in. They didn't jump in when she slapped them, but they jumped in when he wanted to hit her back. You know what's crazy? And I guarantee you this. I guarantee if, let's say he sat there and took all the hits. He just let her hit him. He just took all the hits. Right? I guarantee you they would have not stepped in. They would have went like they would have just stood by and tried to push back the dude when they didn't need to be pulling the woman back. Like I say, guys, I'm not endorsing hitting women just to hit women. What I'm endorsing is if someone hits you and you want to hit them back, you have every right to. You have every right to. If someone hits you and you hit them back, you have every right to do so and hit that person back because, you know, you just giving them back the same energy that they gave out to you. That's all you're doing. But this dude in a blue shirt needs to sit his ass down and shut the fuck up. Like, sit your ass down. Right. You know, yeah, that is true, WZ. They did keep homie from, like I said, things could have escalated. Like he's black. He's black. Many things could have happened, right? Things may have not worked in his favor. You know, some of these states, they try to trick you and do some bullshit, find loopholes to say, oh no, that wasn't self-defense. Even though, you know, depends how much force you exert. But he defended himself. She hit him. He hit back. Right? That's it. Now, when it's a case when a man hits a woman, they try to make it. They try to not make it seem like it is what it is. When if it was a man in a situation, they'll be clear cut like, oh, that's assault. That's you did self-defense. But if it was a woman, they try to smooth it over and flip shit and make it complicated. And a lot more complicated than a man hitting a man, right? But yes, if he didn't relax, like if he took it too far, then you jump out of the realm of self-defense, right? I don't think he was going to take it that far, but hey, she needed to learn. She needed to learn. And this is Spirit Airlines, you guys. Do not take Spirit Airlines. This is what happens on Spirit Airlines.
Put your hands on me. Whoever. Put your hands. I'll fight whoever. I'll fight whoever. Knock your bitch ass out. Knock me out. Knock me out. Okay. Knock me out. You saw what she did.
Trick ass fucking with. And I'm glad I said that. You saw what you did. I saw what you did too. Honestly, personally, me, I wouldn't have done something. There was enough people there to do something, but I wouldn't have done something. I would have just been looking, you know, eat my popcorn and shit, going like, drinking my fucking soda, just all that shit. Now let me show you guys the edited version of that clip that I posted. What up, Geek Studios, Dark Star? I show you the edited version I did. Dang, where's the one I put? Oh no, I retweeted it. Hold on. me see if I can see my retweets. Please, please, please. Where is it? Where is it? Damn, where is it? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find the clip I edited. And then we'll get to the next topic. I'm trying to breeze through these topics. Hold up. I'm going to get it and found it. Now, this is what I say. I think Homeboy plays some football. Y'all saw the way this man charged? Man, this motherfucker definitely plays some football. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He must have played some football. This dude knows what he's doing. Shit. What up, Andrea? All right, so this is the clip I edited.
Motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. I ain't playing around. Make one pump move, I take it down. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. I ain't playing around. Make one.
Bro, what makes this clip so epic is the fucking role he does. That recovery. This motherfucker play football, bro. He knows what's up. Look at this damn recovery right here. All right. So, as you see here, you have this tall, sophisticated brother trying to keep brother in red from trying to chase this bitch down because she assaulted him, right? So this bitch hits him, right? Look at him. He's like, get the fuck out the way. You know, this dude really trying to hold him back. He fails. He ducks. He does a duck. He ducks, right? You know, he's trying to get it out of the way of his hands. He ducks. And then what he does is this. You know, this dude knows what he's doing. Sweep that fucking leg. And he did a fucking roll to recover to get right behind her. So when she tries to get up and run, he was like, all right, bitch, I got your ass. All right. Well, let me play the video again. So Andrea just got in. I want everybody to have the context that you should have. So this is the whole situation here. Let's play this back one more time before we get to the next topic. The next topic might be a little bit more rough compared to this one, but this is the situation again. We got new people that just came in. Let me play this from the top and we will look at it. So this is in the middle of the situation. Something already happened. He's saying she touched him and all that, but we're in the middle of a situation. This is not the start of the situation. So let me make that clear.
You haven't lost your mind. Don't touch me ever in your life. Touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my face.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
You fucking faggot! You fucking cat! You won't come in our
You're
face!
touching me again.
You're fucking
You're touching me again.
Get fuck out of my
Touching me
face!
again.
It's all on you.
It's Shirley idiot.
You touched
It's
me.
Shirley, but you in
You're
my
ugly ass.
You're in my personal
Out of my
space.
face.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling you, don't put she can't put her hands on me.
Yeah, sweep the leg, roll attack, slap her in the face, bitch. Ew. When the white dude steps back, that is so funny. He was scared. He didn't know what to do. I imagine so. Mind you, she's hurling slurs like faggot, butt fucker. She's, you know, some homophobic slurs towards this dude. I'm assuming he's homosexual. Not saying he is. I'm assuming. You know, that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. But I imagine they're probably gonna fire this dude. You know, Spirit Airlines, they probably don't want the drama. Probably gonna fire the dude. I don't think he should get fired. Probably suspended at most, whatever. But I don't think he should get fired at all. You know, just suspend him for a day or two. I don't know. But he don't need to get fired. I really feel like they're about to fire this dude. Because these companies they'll when it comes to like getting assaulted, a lot of these companies be hella fucking harsh to the worker who gets assaulted. Let's say, for example, you're working at a store and someone hits you, right, and you slap them back. You're more than likely going to end up getting fired, depending on the situation. You know, higher up's going to find a way like, oh, you know, well, we have a brand, blah, 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 bullshit, and get rid of you. And, you know, get rid of you because you defended yourself. Honestly, and that's the thing with self-defense in America nowadays. It's like, shit, can you really defend yourself? Because in some states, if somebody breaks into your house, right, and they leave and you shoot them in the back, you can still go to jail for that shit. Oh, you shot him in the back because he was running away. The fuck, motherfucker broke into my house. Fuck him. And I got lead, you know, I got gunpowder in his back and shit. But you know, like I say, if you get into these type of situations, make sure they hit first. Now it depends if they got like a knife and shit, and you gotta like defend yourself. Like you need to make sure you stop it or whatever, or run away. It's whatever. But you guys, make sure you let them hit first. If it's filmed and you let them hit first, trust me, let them hit first. And from then on out, you'll be good. Let them swing first. Don't touch them. If you know they're about to swing, let them swing first. It's going to work in your case. So just know. Yeah, you might have to take a hit. It might hurt. Hopefully the first hit don't knock you out. But let them hit first. Trust me, let them hit first. Like at that point, nobody can't really bullshit and say, well, you hit them first. Like, nah, they clearly hit me first. I was just defending myself. Now, it depends how far you go with your self-defense. Sometimes there's like over the top. But like I say, in a lot of these situations and stuff, man, you really need to beat a motherfucker's ass. I'm not saying he had to beat the dog shit out this woman and stuff, but she assaulted him. He had every right to swing on her if he wanted to. If you hit somebody and they hit you back, don't be mad. You started it. Now finish it. That's it. That's it. You hit somebody. If I hit somebody, I should be prepared for a fight. If they don't swing back, then okay, I got lucky. If they do swing back, I should be prepared for a fight. And we gotta finish it. We gotta finish it. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You put out something, it's gonna come back to you. That's how life works. Sometimes it might come back positive, might come back negative. You'll be surprised. But you put something out there, it's gonna come back and hit your ass. Andrea says, so the stupid bitch was in the wrong here. Nah, she can't catch them hands then. Yeah, she can catch them hands. Equal rights, equal fights. She swung first, she can get them hands. Yeah, she swung first. She ain't shit. They have a zero tolerance policy. That's why. Yeah, them zero tolerance policy be so bullshit. It's the most illogical policies and shit. So dumb. Hell, what up, Josh? You can't defend yourself nowadays because it's zero tolerance policies. Yeah. Humans talk about equality, but don't want equality. A lot of women talk about equality, but don't want equality. I'm not trying to attack women, y'all. I'm not trying to attack women, okay? I'm not trying to attack women, all right? I'm not trying to attack women. But let me play the last part. And this is the part that really bothers me, as you guys know. This motherfucker in the blue shirt. As I said earlier, I guarantee you guys, if he didn't swing back and he took all her hits, none of these men would have stepped in and did shit. They would have not pulled this girl off. Notice how they tried to push him back, but they didn't push the woman back. Notice that? You notice that? That's crazy. Man, pull her ass back too. Push them both back from each other if y'all want to step in and intervene. Don't just push one person back, because all y'all doing is jeopardizing that person and getting hurt. Because you hold him back and he's you know, you're restricting himself from defending himself. What up, bro? Now watch this dude.
I fight whoever. Put your hands on me. whoever. I'll fight whoever. Knock your bitch ass up. Knock me out. Knock your bitch ass. Knock me out. Knock me out.
Hey, bro, I'm a simp, but you is like, ugh. You a simp. That's some simping ass shit, bruh. She straight up disrespected this man, assaulted him first, and you gonna sit here and be all like, you ain't finna put no hand on no woman, bruh. Sit your ass down. You look old as shit too. Motherfucker look at least like 50 and shit. I think dude on the left might whoop your ass. You know, he played football, y'all. Look at this. This man played football. He know what's up. This man plays some football. You don't move like this. I haven't played no football. Or he probably been in the streets and know how to move. Sweep that leg. Roll. Smack her in the head. Yeah, got her ass. But yeah, this dude straight up like, this dude's whack. This dude in the blue shirt whack. I guarantee y'all, if this man sat there and took them hits and let that girl slap him, none of these men would have stepped in and did shit. And you want to know what they were thinking in the back of their head? He a bitch. He let a girl slap him. That's what all these men be thinking. Majority of men, they think like that. You know, they don't want you to hit the woman. But if the woman hits you and you take them hits, they'll be like, you a bitch. You got slapped by a girl. The most backwards fucking logic and shit. It's a lose-lose situation for men. It's a lose-lose situation. In this situation, it's a lose-lose situation. If a woman hits you and you defend yourself, I'm not saying you beat the shit out of her, but you know, trip her or smack her in the back of the head, something. But you're doing it in defense of yourself. It's a lose-lose situation. Because either the man going to jump in and try and beat your ass. The woman's not going to stand up on her own shit. She's going to retreat and ask the men like, he hit me first. Get his ass. And then all the men finna be all like, you know, trying to puff up their chest, you know, act wild and shit like, women, pussy. You know how men be acting crazy for pussy and shit. You know, I'm not trying to be no red pill community type of speaker, but I'm just speaking from being fair. Whether you a man or a woman, if you hit somebody, be ready to get hit back. Common sense is deteriorating as we speak. It's sad. Yep. A lot of common sense that should be common, people keep changing common sense and make what they think common. They try to make what they think is common as the common norm, and that should be crazy. That's so true in a lot of ways when it comes to women. Like, for example, women want equality for serving in the military and special forces and direct combat on the ground. And like I say, I agree. If they want to fight just like the men in the military and go fight on the battlefield, let them. Shit, it's our country. We all should be. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to go, but if there's women in this country that want to go out there and defend the country too, they should be just as able as the dudes, you know, just as able. If they want to be on ground forces, let them. If they want to be, you know, over here doing some engineering, we're doing some technical stuff, working on tanks and all that, let them. You know, give everybody opportunity to. I mean, they're all going out there to die for this country, you know, so might as well allow them to all have an equal opportunity to explore this profession. Simps get the tears, simps get the tears, pimp gets pussy. It's not even about being a pimp, it's about not taking shit periodly. Yeah. So, Bo and Josh. I feel bad for dude. He probably got fired and will be tough to get a job with this video going viral while the chick got to be the victim. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Even though this man was straight up, got insults hurled at him, was assaulted, he's going to have a hard time looking for a job now. That chick, she gonna be good. Wherever she work at, she fine. You know, her friends gonna be like, girl, this is what her friends like. Girl, I saw that nigga hit your ass. That nigga bitch. girl, they talking like that with. I bet you her friend called her on the phone talking about, girl, that motherfucker hit your ass. Shit, that nigga a bitch. Just like that. They talking just like that, gassing her up, knowing damn well she in the wrong. On the phone, talking to her like, this motherfucker hit me. What do I do? Sister, you stay strong, girl. You can do it. And in the back of their head, they're like, damn, bitch, you deserve to get your ass slapped. Like I say, you know. Yeah, that's what's happening. It was gassing her up. She talked to her friends out there, gassing her up. They saw it and shit, gassing her up probably. Hence why not many are joining the military, and now everyone is at a potential being drafted unless under certain conditions. Yeah, that draft happened, y'all. I'll see y'all there. I'll see y'all during the draft. We're about to be like, if y'all seen the Tomorrow War, that's how the draft gonna be. They just gonna pull us in there, not give us training, throw us in the combat, and say, yo, we need to fight. Go. Shit about to be crazy. Yeah, if a major war comes and nobody chooses to enlist, they're gonna open up that draft again. Most countries still have a draft, like I think North Korea. Most countries in the Middle East, like there's certain countries now where you still have to serve for some time in the military. Like Gal Gadot, she had to serve in the Israeli military. She didn't want to, but she had to. That's like literally part of the laws of the country she grew up in. She had to serve in the Israeli military because it was mandatory. Not saying she wanted to do it. She probably most likely didn't, but it's mandatory in a lot of places. That's, you know, some of the freedoms you have. You know, look, I'm not saying America's the best country. We're clearly not. But, you know, at least you can freely join the military here. A long time ago, and not too long ago, like really not too long ago, that shit, you had to do it. World War II, Vietnam, the Korean War, World War I, drafts. Forcible drafts. There wasn't no you willingly go drafts. Well, Vietnam, I think that's when they stopped the draft. Let me see. Let me get the right year when the draft stopped. When did the draft end in U.S.? 1973. Yeah. The draft ended in 1973. So really not that long ago, the draft ended, y'all. Not that long ago. And it could get reinstated at any time. 1973. Yeah, it's crazy that this man's gonna lose his job. It's fucked up. But hey, it's Spirit Airlines, y'all. Spirit Airlines is trash. So he might, hopefully he upgrades to something better. You know, maybe Spirit Airlines was probably paying him good. I don't know how well they was paying this man. But yeah, you know, I just hope he upgrades to somewhere. You know, that's what I had to do in my recent job. Like the last job I worked at, I hated that shit. Now I'm at somewhere better. It's not nothing permanent, some temporary, but it's better. You know, I'm leveling up in this new job I'm at compared to my last job where I was stuck. I was stagnant. Where it wasn't much to go, but now I'm leveling up. You know, if you're not at a place that's really appreciating you and giving you the respect, I understand, you know, sometimes you need that money and you got to deal with the bullshit. But if you get a chance to level up and move up to somewhere else, take it. Take that shit. Always got to level up in life. Keep leveling up. It's like a game. You level up, you get better. You don't want to decrease your level. You want to keep going up. Now, guys, this is an interesting topic. We're going to get to the DC stuff soon. Just knocking these out the way. I might take off a topic, but let's just talk about these real quick. Now, this one's a little... I'm not sure if how y'all going to feel about this. I was very unsettled by this. You know, and this ain't nothing new. This is common shit that be happening. just don't get reported enough. But this should be so fucking common. It's disgusting. I like to see the beginning of this altercation and get a total perspective on the whole situation. I would too, right? That's and I always want to see the beginnings. Probably some footage is going to come out. You know, they've got cameras in those airports that can see how it started. You know, and if he did get hit first, then what he did was valid. But for him to get that mad the way he did, she must have done something. She must have done something. Like I said, some people get aggressive. They was both aggressive, but he was like, who? He was furious. He was done with her shit. Now, recently I saw this video on Twitter. A father basically killed 3 of his children because his wife cheated and gave him an STD. Now, I am not saying that what the wife did was okay. It's not. It's not. Right? But what he did in response to this situation is even worse. Like, there's a thing about taking your own life, but then there's also a thing about taking someone down with you, right? And that's what a lot of people like to do in the world, right? They like to, when you're miserable,
be a destroyer.
When someone's so miserable, when someone is so fucking miserable, right? They can't fathom you being happy and enjoying yourself. They want to take you down with you. It's like, man, you happy, motherfucker? Oh, hell nah. Cut that shit out. They want to just get you to their level so they can have some validation and feel like, well, he's just like me, so I'm good. You know, hey, at least I'm not so different. But don't let people drag you down and get you on their level. Now, this man took his own life. Now, when it comes to suicide and stuff, that stuff is, you know, I had a brother that committed suicide and stuff, you know, and I know my fair share of people that have done so. I'm not endorsing that stuff. I can understand why people might do that. I personally wouldn't. I hope I don't. Hope I never have thoughts or those type of things going on in my head ever. But what this man did is some selfish, petty, punk ass shit. Now let me play this.
This is gonna be the last time, be the last video I make. Myself, Wook, over your foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tater, wow, habitual cheater, and you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked another recklessly. I forgave you for it. You won't even come home, baby. You won't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Taylor. Watch this.
The city police say Little John, the 3 kids, and their mom all lived together. They were called after Little John went Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids.
It's like Sacramento.
Sending the helicopter for a bird's eye view, and were in the process of getting an Amber Alert out.
Oklahoma City.
That call came in just minutes too late.
A vehicle the man was driving pulled up into a neighborhood and parked at 4:11. This would have been about 3 minutes before police were notified. Sadly, he executed his own children and then turned the gun on himself.
The oldest child, just 6 years old.
Trash.
Officers and detectives.
Rest in peace to those 3 kids, man. Rest in peace. Those the only kids out. There's the only people I feel bad for in the situation. Them 3 kids.
And actually see with your own 2 eyes what's happening there.
Now, personally, dude, that's some whack ass shit. Like, why'd you drag your kids into that situation? Just because your wife fucked you over and did some bullshit? What your wife did is fucked up, right? What your wife did is fucked up. But that doesn't justify you having to take y'all kids away. If you wanted to take your own life, I wouldn't want you to. I mean, he's, you know, I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. He probably he's not gonna know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, don't involve your kids into some shit like that. That's like me I get into an altercation with, you know, let's say I get altercated with my parents about something. I get so fucking mad and betrayed and shit. I was like, well, I'm gonna kill my brothers and sisters. What the fuck? No, that shit hella extra. Them kids did not deserve that. Them kids had a life they could have lived, and we don't know what life they was going to live because you took their life. You took their life with you because you was miserable, you was sad, and you got fucked over on some shit, and you decided I'm going to take my own kid's life with me. That is some petty, miserable shit. That's fucked up. That's some, I don't really throw this word around, but that's some evil, satanic, demonic shit. I don't be throwing around them words evil, I don't really throwing around words satanic and demonic like that. But that's some evil ass shit. I understand you want to take your own life. That's you. You want to take your own life. But trying to drag other people down with you like that, that's wrong. Get them kids dirty. And you they father, you know, I don't know what the afterlife is like. I don't know all that shit. But hey, if them kids up there, if them kids with you right now and whatever afterlife, they probably disappointed in their father and shit. They probably had a life to live, and you just took that away from them. You know, I said, don't drag people down with your. But yeah, don't drag other people down into your misery. That stuff is wrong. I said, but I wouldn't just for what she did. Them kids did not deserve what they deserve. Yeah, if I'm not saying you're saying that. What I'm saying is this: I can't just blame her because he has a part in this for doing extra, right? He has a part in this for doing extra. Now, if he killed himself for I don't think you should be killing yourself anyways if a girl do cheat on you. If a girl cheats on you, there's no reason to kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. That's just not worth it. Because you can move on and get something else. Now, it depends if this been like your wife of, I don't know, 50 years or something. Y'all been happily married and you find out either one of y'all cheated on one another and that's just really fucking devastating to you. And it really hurts because like you knew this person for a long time and they cheat on you and you lied about it. But he took it too far. She should never did what she did. But if nothing is, like Supersonic said, nothing's worth killing yourself over. It is not worth it to kill yourself over someone cheating on you. It is okay to be mad and frustrated and angry. Right? It is okay for that. But don't kill yourself because you got cheated on. Don't kill yourself because you got cheated on. You got a life to live. There's other people out there for you. You know, move on to the next. There's going to be someone out there for you. I know that's cheesy and corny to say, but there's somebody for somebody, bro. You know? There's somebody for Lizzo. There's somebody for almost anybody. Somebody will get somebody. You don't know how it's going to happen, but somebody's going to end up with you. Life is fucking mysterious and shit, right? Life is mysterious. A motherfucker could look like Squidward. He'll find somebody that wants a motherfucker to look like Squidward. I know. Y'all might be all like, I don't want no motherfucker to look like Squidward. But there's somebody that wants a motherfucker that looks like Squidward out here. There's somebody. Somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. I'm not gonna answer you, bro. If you're killing other people is evil. What's up, Ron? He was definitely in a high extreme level of emotional, rational pain. Just crossed way over the line. So sad for the kids themselves. Yeah, like I feel bad for the kids. I'm very frustrated with the father for doing that to his kids. Because I don't know, me personally, right? It depends. I can't It's like how I feel about Luke Skywalker from episode 8. How I couldn't respect Luke Skywalker no more for attempting to kill his nephew in his sleep. I'm like, 1, that's your nephew. 2, you trying to kill somebody in their sleep. That's weak. 3, that's your sister's son. What the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Luke. Like, I don't know. That shit just bothered. I can't find a way to make a self-defense. You guys, I can joke about it. But I rationally cannot make a self-defense for a father or a mother or even a child killing their own, like, parents or father. But it depends. Let's say, for example, the father was, like, some pedophile molesting his kids and shit. And the kids was, and the kids finally defend themselves and kill that motherfucker. Hell yeah, you did your thing. Get that motherfucker. Like I say, it depends. It depends what they did. I'm not saying it's okay to kill, but it really fucking depends. It really depends. But someone cheating on you, that's the last thing you wanna kill yourself over or kill someone over. There's literally men who get cheated on and like blow their brains out and shit right in front of their wife and stuff. Like, bruh. Oh, and they might take their wife's life too. But, bruh, no. You'll find somebody. You'll find somebody. Ask it out. Fuck what she did. There's no reason to ever kill your family. Yeah, like it has to be like some serious circumstances for you to have to take your own family member's life. Like, I don't know, one of them is a fucking pedophile or some shit, or a rapist raping another family member. It gotta be like shit like that. Yeah, it's wrong, but so is cheating and giving your man an STD. I agree. Sure, giving him an STD, that's just like I said, we can't exactly just blame the woman. Sure, she has a fault. She has a fault in the situation, but the man has a fault in it too. There's faults on both sides. He just took that shit extra far. She did trigger and start something, but he took it too far. But he had every right to be angry, but not in the way he did it. And that bastard killed his own kids too. Yeah, man. 3 beautiful kids, man. They ain't never finna get to go to school, get a job, have a family, shit, play on the fucking playground again. All that shit. You took away their childhood, bruh. Took that shit away. A motherfucker could like Vegeta with that hair. There will be somebody out there for you. MSK. Captain Kennedy saga is trash. I don't count that. I don't count it either, but Disney considers it canon. I feel no sympathy for that motherfucker since he killed his own kids. I don't either. I can understand why he was so angry, but I can't exactly sympathize with him, right? Because he took that shit extra far. Just simply because he took it too far. K-Dot's ghost put a gun on his son's head. Sleeping. I don't always have the best luck with women, but I know there's someone out there. Yeah, like, you guys. Literally, the person I'm with, I don't know how long we're going to be together. I hope we together forever, type of shit. I hope we together forever. Shouts out to my girl. But, I mean, right now, I feel like she's for me. I feel like she's the person I've been looking for that I want to have in my life. That I want to have. Like, my type of dream girl, But I don't know what can happen in the future, right? Anything can happen. But the person I'm with right now is like, yo, like, wow, you're exactly like what I want. You're exactly what I want. You're exactly what I want to be with, Like I said, anything could change. Anything could change. I don't know. I don't really want nothing to change between us. But if something does, this person I'm with right now is like, boom, exactly what I want. Sure, we have some, ups and downs and stuff. But other than that, like, exactly what I want. Exactly. Has some ups and downs with some other girls and stuff, but the one I'm with right now is like cute. She's great. She's amazing. She light skinned too. You know what I'm saying? Light skinned too. All right, let me relax. Let me stop that. I ain't trying to do no light skin versus dark skin shit. Let me relax, bruh. Let me relax. Y'all wanna know something I noticed about myself? I found out. I'd always been there, but I really didn't think about it. Bruh, I barely dated dark skinned women. I think I only dated one dark skinned woman. I was in a weird, friendly type of friend. It was like a light friend with benefit relationship with a girl, and she was light skinned. I liked another girl in high school, and she was light skinned. And the girl I'm with right now is light skinned. Lost my virginity to a light skinned woman. Bruh, what's wrong with me? And it's not even my fault, you guys. It's not even my fault. It's not my fault. It is not my fault that majority of women I've been with have been light-skinned black women. That is not my fucking fault, right? It's not mine. Whoever sets up life, set it up for me to be with a light-skinned black woman, right? That is not my fault, right? I just want to make that clear. I don't want nobody in chat saying, this motherfucker hate dark-skinned women. Nah, I love me some dark-skinned women too. It's just that life said, you finna be with a light-skinned woman, bruh. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's true. Someone is trying to improve your mental health and show love, but too many are testing limits, and this is the result. Whoa, Daniel, now relax, sir. Whoa. Relax. Colorism. Man, I'm all about the rainbow. An Asian woman is still on the bucket list. In middle school, there was a white woman, there was a white girl I really liked. And in high school, like my sophomore year, there's this Asian girl that I was really like, feeling, I was fucking with, but we had a very friendly relationship, right? It's to the point where I can be attracted to her, right? In his sophomore year of high school, I was attracted to her. Whereas, like, yeah, I would totally have sex with her, but we was just closer as friends that I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with her. But I would have wanted to have sex with her though. Like, she was sexy as shit, big ass titties, nice ass, beautiful hair, beautiful black hair, and just beautiful, like a beautiful skin complexion, y'all. She was pretty as shit. And I didn't want to be in a relationship because we had a very good friendship. I would definitely want to, fuck her though. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with her because we were so good as friends. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, but like definitely friends for sure. And she had a boyfriend anyways, but her boyfriend was a douche. I was like, psh. Her boyfriend was a douchebag, but still a good friend, very good friend. I never dated a dark-skinned woman, LO, but it isn't my fault. LO, I completely understand. Yeah, it's not our fault. We just doing what we doing. We just going with the flow. Life just be throwing these certain women in our faces and stuff, and we just work with what we can get. Just plain dots. Asian women know how to do both. I don't do they know how to get that Glock 3000? I don't know about that. All right, y'all. Next topic. But like I said, last thing I'm gonna say on this topic, and I'm gonna play it back one more time. Let's play it back one more time. The last thing this man said. But rest in peace to these children. I wish this didn't happen. Oh, we got Anzo from Bigger Ford Entertainment here.
Yo, what's up, brother? Chilling. What you saying?
Dang,
it came earlier, but I had a stream I was dealing with, so.
Oh, it's all good. I'm gonna watch it on a playback. You just missed a juicy topic. Your OOC topic gonna do about the man assaulting a woman, but I'm gonna let you say that for your OOC. But if you wanted to give just a little sneak peek of what you're saying for the OOC on it,
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Hold on.
And I'll get your opinion on this topic because this topic is even more juicier and very serious compared to the woman assaulting the man.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Now, I do agree that, she shouldn't have put the hands on the dude, and that what the dude did after that was basically defending himself. I personally think that after he tackled her and then he gave her a punch, that should have been enough. She was running away, that should have been enough. But then he got a little extra, threw his shit off, and like still tried to rush her. You know what I mean? And it didn't look like she was like slapped him that hard. You know what I mean? It didn't look like it was something that like she cocked up and punched him in the face. So I think when he fell down, when she chased him, and he fell, he punched her. I think that was enough. That should have been enough. I don't
Yeah,
think he's wrong. He's not wrong at all for what he did. At all. I don't believe so.
right. And that's why even I said the same thing too. Like, because the self defense in a lot of countries, especially in America, you gotta be careful with how much force you use, especially the force, because if you do too much, then it jumps out of being self defense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you careful about it and you play it smart, you let them hit you first,
Mm-hmm.
then you are
Yeah,
justified
fair
to do what
game.
you do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I do agree he did. He could have stopped. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
need to keep charging her and stuff. But how did you feel about the dude in the blue shirt that came up on him?
You see,
What,
that's the thing. I
what's your opinion
don't
on
know.
that dude?
I don't know if he's seen the whole thing, right? I don't, or if he just seen some dude like rushing a girl. But like, if you see, this is the problem, right? I get it. You trying to be a good Samaritan and stuff like that, but unless you have some kind of ties to the girl, you may try and stop it, but you don't go in someone's face and be like, hit me, because now you're putting yourself in harm's way. What if this guy had a gun, you know what I mean, or a knife, and said, oh yeah, and just stabbed you a couple times, So you gotta be careful with who you're trying to protect.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying, right? And I have no issue with men when it comes to defending women because nowadays people look at men defending women, want to call them simps and stuff.
Hmm.
But the way he went about it was exactly what people would call like white knighting and
Hmm.
like simping, like
Hmm.
doing too much for someone that don't give a fuck about you. And
Right.
I was just like, I understand what he was trying to do, but then it's like you're saying fight me, like, dude, sit down. Nobody
Hmm.
has a problem with you. You sit
Hmm.
down.
Hmm.
And if you want this dude to fight you, now you about to get yourself in trouble because who knows? He might beat your ass.
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
He might beat your ass, fuck you up,
Hmm.
embarrass you, or you might kick his ass. Who knows? But you're
Hmm.
about to put yourself in a situation where you could have stood by and let the security handle it, the other
Hmm.
people there. But from what it looks like, the security was too scared to mess with the dude in the red.
But
Did you see the part where the white dude stepped back? He was scared.
yeah, but wasn't the dude that hit? Did he look like he worked there? He looked like he was like
Yeah,
worked
the,
that
the, the
in
dude
the.
in the red worked there. Yeah, he worked
He
there. I'm
worked there,
unsure
right?
if he was
Yeah.
like a security or TSA. I don't know
Right.
specifically what he was. He wasn't wearing a TSA vest, but he worked there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at this point he might be getting fired more than likely. Me and Andre talked about it earlier. They have the zero tolerance policies at a lot of these
Mm-hmm.
places. And even if you slightly defend yourself, like if you're at a grocery store and you do need to defend yourself, say somebody do hit you,
Mm-hmm.
more than likely you hitting back is going to hurt you more than
Yeah,
it hurt the
absolutely.
person that you hit because they're going to
Yeah.
say, we can't endorse that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a brand, blah, blah, blah. You got hurt. They're going to be all like, nah, we're kicking you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Up,
So you got to
and it's
think about all those things. You know what I mean? That's why I said
right.
like once he tackled her and hit her, he should have like just backed up and calmed his ass down because she was. But you see, there's another thing that I noticed too, and that I didn't like either, is that when she was attacking the dude, no one was really stepping in. They only stepped in after he like tried to. Well, some
Yeah.
guy got in between, and then she put her hand over him. But Nobody really stepped
He
in
was just
into
holding back the dude. He wasn't trying
right,
to get back the girl.
right, exactly. Which
And when
is who should have been getting held back.
when I looked at it, like if people came in to both hold them back, but how I looked at the situation was this: for one, that dude holding him back was keeping this guy from possibly defending himself, right?
Mhm.
So you put this dude at risk because he can't defend himself. Depending on the situation, let's say he was at a bar, right? Let's say he was at a bar and a woman was there, same exact situation, but it's a man and a woman, and her boyfriend could walk up out of nowhere, probably stabbed his dude in the back.
Mhm.
And while you was holding his dude back, and he could have had the freedom to move about and defend himself, he got stabbed.
Right.
You also restrict him from defending himself, and also it's a common problem I noticed with how men react to women getting, hurt in public. They hold back the man, even though it could be the other way around. The woman can be instigating and antagonizing the man. They hold the man back,
Right.
and it's like makes some more sense. Hold them both back.
Mhm.
Hold them both.
Because she was definitely the aggressor. Like she wouldn't stop, right? So what do you expect the man to do? Like that's why I said that's what when sometimes you get in those situations where there's a woman and she just won't stop. She just won't stop. She kept going at him, going at him, going at him. And then even when someone got in the way, she felt the need that she could just slap the man in his face. Like you don't do that to people.
Right. And I'm like this, everybody. If you hit somebody, be prepared for somebody to hit you back. That's common. Now it depends how much force you put into it and how far you take it. But if you hit somebody, they hit you back, they're just giving you back the same energy you put out. That is all they're giving back to you.
You can't hit people and not expect to get hit back, even if you're a woman. You can't do that. You know what I mean? You never know who you're hitting. You never know what kind of day that dude is having. Maybe he was on a different day, might have been like, oh, fuck it, and just walked away. You know what I mean? But you caught him on a day where shit's going bad for him. He's in a bad mood. And now he's like, okay, you want to hit me? And he just lost it. That's what happened. The dude lost it.
I remember in high school, we used to do this kind of thing called necking, right? You slap somebody on the neck and just, right? So I did it to this dude, right? We always did it back and forth. I didn't know how this dude was feeling that day, but he was pissed. And he gave me a look. I was like, he's a big ass motherfucking Asian dude too, Anzo. We got a big ass fucking wrestler. And this motherfucker stood up. I was like, what the fuck? I thought we was playing around. We was doing this shit literally fucking yesterday, and then he give me this look, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? He got mad, and I was like, oh shit. But like you said, hey, I necked him, I hit him. I was prepared for what was going to happen next. I was prepared.
And that was someone you knew, right? You know what I mean? Now, imagine you just did that to someone you didn't know and they were having that type of day. They're going to fucking fight with you. It's going to be a fight.
Yep. Every action has a reaction.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people try to find the shortcuts with that stuff, but you do something good, bad, whatever, don't matter what it is. Sometimes you may get the opposite reaction, but there's going to always be a reaction, and you should be prepared. Think ahead about what that reaction might be. Even if you're in the heat of the moment, you got to really think ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
So, Anzo, I have another topic here. I'm going to play the video for you again so you see it. But a recent thing happened on Twitter. A father murdered his 3 kids and himself because of his wife cheating. Now he's going to break down everything that happened from his perspective. I couldn't find any news on what the wife's perspective in this was, but this is what this man's perspective was on this situation.
This is gonna be the last time, be the last video I make. God rest my soul. Wolf, Ovia Foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tata, wow. Wow! You're a habitual cheater, and you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked another recklessly. I forgave you for it. You won't even come home, baby. You won't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Gator. Watch this.
That's the kids in the car too.
Say Little John, the three kids.
Yeah, that's the last video.
They were called after Little John went Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids. Officers sending the helicopter for a bird's eye view, and were in the process of getting an Amber Alert out. But that call came in just minutes too late.
A vehicle the man was driving pulled up into a neighborhood and parked at 411. This would have been about 3 minutes before police were notified. Sadly, he executed his own children and then turned the gun on himself.
The oldest child, just 6 years old.
The officers and detectives, they just look more heartbroken than anything.
It's even worse to open the door and actually bear witness to that scene and actually see with your own two eyes what's happened there.
So how do you feel about that, Anzo?
Oh, piece of shit. You're a piece of fucking shit. Almost had me like tearing up. How can you kill 3 fucking kids, bro? What is wrong with you? It's not the kid's fault for what she did to you. That's not the kid's fault. You really went and killed your kids? Like, what the hell, man? Nah, man, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's when I looked at the situation, I was like this about it. I don't have no sympathy for the dude at all.
Me neither.
He took that shit way too far. It's different when you take your own life and then you take people's life with you. Then you're doing extra. What the girl did, yeah, she is wrong. She gave me an STD. That's fucked up, right? But there's never no reason I think a man or woman should kill themselves because someone cheated on them, right?
No, absolutely not.
Because at the end of the day, that person cheated on you looks like a fool. That's what they did, and they probably missed out on someone very good, depending on the reason they cheated and stuff. But at the end of the day, like, that's your kids. That's the same reason I brought it up earlier. The same reason why I lost respect for Luke Skywalker, what he tried to do with Kylo Ren, like keep him in his sleep and shit.
Absolutely.
It's like, even though I love this character, I lost a lot of respect because, like, I can't justifiably respect that. Like,
yeah, they killed his character.
You tried to kill your own nephew, your blood in his sleep. Now, I said there's many circumstances where, like, it got to be specific, like extra circumstances for you to justify you had to kill a family member. For example, let's say a father was a pedophile. He was molesting the kids, his own kids and other kids in the family. Hey, if someone in the family wanted to take his life, am I tripping? No. Am I mad? No. Is it fucked up that shit happened? Hell yeah, but you know, it gotta be some shit. Like, gotta be some shit for you to justify, like, I did this. There's fucking serial killers that kill their own mothers and stuff. No good reason to kill them, but they do it. No good reason, but they do it. They just do it. They'll try to justify it any way they want to. Oh, my mom whooped me. Well, did she whoop you or did she beat you? Like, what'd she do to you?
Yep. And you see, this is the thing, though. No matter what she did to him, those kids were innocent. Those were 3 innocent kids. How can you, bro? I can't even fathom someone doing that shit. It just, like, what are you doing, bro? Are you out of your mind? Well, yeah, obviously he was. Hey, I get it. Breakup and shit like that, a heartbreak can be one of the hardest things to get over. Trust me, I know. I had to try and get over it. But never once was I ever going to sit there and think about hurting my kid for that. That's never. I thought about hurting her, but not the kid. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And honestly, from what it seemed like, that's the only reason he did that, just to pick at the wife and just get back at her. But it's like, I mean, yeah, you sure got your get back. You took her kids too. It was fucked up with shit, but you have to take the kids away.
No,
the kids had nothing to do with that.
Mhm.
The only thing, if they broke up, the only thing the kids was going to deal with on their end was the fact that their parents are broken up, which
Yeah.
is very common. I wish it
Mhm.
didn't happen, but it's very common. A lot of people are divorced. A lot of people are divorced. It's
Mhm.
common. It's fucked up that kids have to be in that situation, but that's would have been a lot better than you taking their life and trying to justify it and using it to get back at your wife just to piss her off. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
them
It's
kids
crazy.
didn't deserve that. They could have
At
had a
all.
life to live. Them kids can't play on the fucking playground no more. They can't even be kids because you took
Mhm.
that away from them.
Mhm.
You don't know. I don't know what their life could have been, but they could have been something.
Mhm. Yeah, he deserves to burn in hell for sure. For sure, for that shit that he did. Like, can you imagine? Right, there was three kids in that car, so obviously, like, it was one at a time. So you're killing one while the other two are in the car screaming
Watching that shit. Yeah.
and watching. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. And I have no sympathy for that dude, none whatsoever.
Was you going to have this as an OOC topic? Will be interesting to hear you and
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, absolutely, that one will come up for sure. I didn't even know about that, but yeah,
Let me link you the tweet with it so you can get it.
yeah, man. 'Cause that is some unbelievable shit. Like, it's fucked up. I started to tear up when I was watching it. I was like, "What the fuck, man? Who does that shit?"
Yeah, I was at work when I saw this news, and I was just sitting at the desk. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" People just, as I say, people always been sick. This ain't the first time. We've seen people do sick shit. I mean, Ted Bundy, a whole bunch of sick ass people. Like this ain't nothing new, but damn,
Exactly.
and it's happening so frequent and it's so common, and this shit is happening literally right now, and it may not be getting reported on, but shit like this is happening right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whether it be in some other country, even if it's not documented, it's happening,
Mm-hmm.
and this shit is fucked up.
It is. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? Someone to do that to their kid, like how? That's you, right? Okay, if you can't live with yourself, then that's fine. If you can't live with yourself, then you need to go and kill yourself or whatever. That's fine, right? I don't like anybody that thinks about doing that anyways, right?
Right.
I had a cousin, two cousins that did that and killed themselves, you know? So, but if you're going to do that, then you do that. You don't hurt those kids, man. You don't hurt kids. So, he burns in hell. He burns in hell. I have no sympathy.
Who burns in hell?
None here.
Hmm?
Who burns in hell?
You missed it. Arkham was talking about a father that committed suicide and killed his three kids because his wife cheated on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we's about to get ready to get on to the last topic. Now, Hanzo can definitely get some insight to this because this person produced one of Hanzo's favorite DC TV shows. So, Greg Berlanti is possibly being looked at as a potential candidate to lead DC Studios. Now, this is rumors. This is not nothing set in stone, but he's just being looked at as a candidate.
I think, like, this is my opinion. Like, I'm not saying he's the ideal thing, but if we have to look at, like, no matter, like, how you feel about the Arrowverse, he made a cohesive universe. No matter how controversial the Arrowverse you might like or dislike, he made a cohesive universe.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say he was successful at it.
Mm-hmm.
And why not? Like, I think he would be fine. Like if he's the new head, like, I think Greg Berlanti gets too much bad rap. Like, I feel like
I mean, he gets a bad what? Some of it is deserved. He did have he did produce a lot of trash seasons for these shows. The shows overall to me aren't bad. Like, for example, Flash, right? But he was there producing a lot of the bad seasons of Flash, the bad seasons of Arrow, and there was more good than bad
Hold
seasons
on.
that was happening.
Right, but what are we talking about? Him just overseeing, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just gonna be overseen. He's not gonna
right.
be like he's not doing the story. He's not directing. He's not producing. He's gonna be like a Kevin Feige fig. Like Marvel has a Kevin Feige, and this will be like I guess somewhat of like um him overseeing people doing projects at DC Studios, and
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. And that's that. As far as him overseeing, I'm totally fine with it. I have no issue with him overseeing because, like I said, the parts I do like from Greg Berlanti is a lot of the comic references he like to do. Like he
yeah,
does a lot of them, and a lot of people don't give him credit for that, but he do be having a lot of comic references. I remember when they introduced Bart, right? Even though that poster looked corny, it looked trash. That poster he had, and it literally mirrored that comic page. That poster where he's like, as
Mhm, mhm.
it looks super corny and stupid. But I mean,
it's very comic.
when it comes to like, he does appreciate this comic stuff. And I'm saying it's all his doing, but he definitely has a part in it. There's obviously writers who's writing this stuff and coming up with, hey, let's put Brandon Routh in the Kingdom Come suit. But they all have meetings, they sit down and stuff, and they talk about this stuff collectively.
Say if he's like the head of DC Studios or whatever. Like, I don't think that's like a bad thing to say because look at the DCEU. It doesn't have that cohesiveness. Like, no matter how you feel about seasons, you have to give him credit of having a cohesive universe where the universe is cohesive. You have all the characters and everything like that, and even if it was on TV and it was still somewhat successful.
Right.
And if he did it, maybe he'll bring Brandon Routh as Superman in the DCU.
And you got to also understand too, right? It's a series. Making a series is going to be harder than to make a movie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So, and yeah, man, I'm down for it. I'm cool with it.
yeah, like he made a success no matter how much controversy, like how much people hate the Arrowverse. It still was a cohesive universe. The DCEU is not cohesive. Like
You
it's a
can't do that,
mess.
Daniel. Do that.
And there's a lot of good things in the Arrowverse. Like, regardless of what people want to say, yeah, there's some shows that have some really bad
I,
seasons, but there's some really good stuff in the Arrowverse, man.
Yeah,
Really
like
good.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I've
I
watched.
did. I like the first two seasons of Arrow. I was fucking with Legend Tomorrow for the first season. I like
Mhm.
Superman and Lois. I like Stargirl. Like I said, I don't like
Flash.
everything. But there's some stuff I like. There's some
You like
stuff I
Flash?
like. Flash.
You don't like Flash?
I don't dislike it. I'm not really into Flash like that, so he hasn't been like all. I haven't really cared about Flash to really watch the full show.
And the thing is, like, Greg Berlanti doesn't even write the shows. People like blame him for this, like the TV shows, but he's just a producer. He's not. He doesn't write them. Like you have writers for each show. So like I don't
What
understand.
that's the thing. That's the only thing that worries me about him is the writers want to get right. That's the thing. The writers. Then that is what plagued the Arrowverse was the writers. I'm kind of skeptical about what writers he's going to want to put on these films and stuff. That's it.
And I can understand that, but I'm also saying it's a TV series, and we're talking about movies now, right? So it's
Yeah.
going to be easy for him because he doesn't have to worry about an arc for 16 episodes. He just has to do a 2-hour movie produced
Or 23
or
episodes per
23,
arc.
right? Yeah,
Like
so
I feel like you have more freedom. Like I feel like it'll be more laid back and I would say more somewhat easier on the movie side. I remember there was an interview on what Stephen Mouse said like before he retired as Green Arrow. He says like people don't understand how much difficult it's to make a TV show than a movie.
Mhm.
It is
sure.
totally more difficult to make a TV show than a movie because you have to do 23 episodes, no matter how much they want you to do, and then you have to do a bunch of these stories and bunch them into all those episodes. Like a movie is so much easier than a TV show.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a lot more condensed. Well, yes, you're doing like 7 months of filming compared to people that got to film a TV show. They got to film every single episode. At most episodes, they don't film before they air, and they'll be like filming episodes as the show's airing to catch up, take breaks and shit, all that. You know, especially talking like traditional cable TV streaming, it's a little different now. It's a little different for like streaming stuff, but for traditional TV, that's usually how it went. You know, they're literally filming as they're going with the show. With movies,
the one thing that I don't understand is
film everything before the movie comes out. Like,
yeah,
there's no we still need to film the movie. It's like you need to film everything before and you put it out there.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't understand is what I see people comparing Berlanti against Hamada. The one thing people have to give credit to Berlanti is he had a Superman in the universe. Where's the Superman in the DCU?
Well, you can't blame Hamada for that. That's
not. You can't. Sorry,
I mean, you can't blame Hamada because Henry don't want to take whatever deal. He's being a diva.
I don't
should he take whatever?
I agree.
Should he take whatever deal though, or should he take what deal his agent says? Yes, this would be good for you. Like he shouldn't take anything.
Well, so this is the rumors of the deal he wants. He wants more money and he wants creative control. I think he's taking it too far with creative control.
He ain't get creative control.
Yeah, if that's true, he take his deal that he wants. He's taking that too far.
But I'm saying
but he was already making good money as Superman anyways. He made $14 million for Man of Steel.
He wouldn't really be the first actor to get creative control because that's one of the reasons why Marvel and Edward Norton didn't get along because he actually had some sort of creative control on the Hulk and wanted it to be a certain way, and Marvel was like, nah, and they got rid of his script for it. So,
but see, and this ain't right. RDJ eventually got creative control. He didn't start with it from the top, but he eventually, because he kept on proving his worth as the character he is. Henry Cavill has not proved his worth as Superman. He looks great as Superman, but he's not like he didn't do what RDJ Iron Man did for his universe. He's not.
Well, you see, the thing is, Henry Cavill, for some reason, people seem to think he's like this. I guess like I don't know, his movies gross a lot or something like that. And I don't think
they really don't.
Right, that's what I'm saying, right? They really don't. So maybe he is going a little bit overboard with what he thinks he's worth, but I don't know.
Because the only big thing he's been in was in Mission Impossible Fallout outside of Superman. Yeah, he's on doing The Witcher, which is big to an extent, but it's on Netflix. It's on streaming service and stuff. He's not. Now I'm not trying to disrespect streaming, but it's not Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, it's not the same with movie theater.
Mission Impossible Fallout is this, like totally different levels.
Yeah, like with Henry Cavill, here's the thing: like, if you had a different guy in charge, like, whatever Hamada, and if Henry Cavill was given the problems, he wanted this, whatever he wanted. They would have already replaced Superman by that now. I'm sorry, it's true.
Yeah, I agree. They should have been recasted. That's the only thing I'll fault Amanda for not just recasting. But I can see why they would want Henry to just come back because they didn't have no issue with him like that. But then, me personally, I would just recast it, recast him.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like compared to Hamada, anyone would probably replace Superman by now.
Yeah, I mean, Zazav really hasn't.
We don't.
Well, they need to replace him.
Yeah, they need to, but like I say, they've been in and Superman's still up in the air right now. Because in Black Adam, supposedly, he's not having another Faceless cameo.
Yeah.
But instead of sitting there and arguing or trying to convince him to come back, They're like, okay, well, you don't want to come in. Well, it's time to replace you.
Cut that track, rip it, deuces.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say the same thing too, deuces. I don't, as much as I think Henry Cavill's cool, he's a nerd, he's awesome, but I'm like, dude, you keep telling fans, I got the cape in the closet, I'm ready to put it on, but why ain't you put it on yet? It's like it's almost disingenuous. It's like you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather he be transparent and just be straight up and just say what is the issue, and be more transparent. Not everybody's going to be transparent. You don't have to be transparent all the time. This is Hollywood. You can't always be transparent with everybody. But
here's the thing. Like,
at this point, you got to be a little bit more transparent. If you've been waiting too long for you to keep dropping little, innuendos and stuff about things.
I think this is the same thing, like, with Henry Cavill. Like, I know he wants to come back. He's a Superman fan. Like, he wants to come back. Like, he's not being transparent. It's like the same thing with Snyder, with Zack Snyder. He gives so much hope that he's not gonna say it's not happening, and he's not gonna say it is happening. But he's like I would say playing the fan base at the same time. So it's like a tricky situation with like Henry Cavill. Like we all know the Flash was having 3 options. Like I don't care.
Oh, real quick, let me bring that up. We can just add into this great Berlanti topic because it's all part of it.
Yeah.
But they're facing 3 issues with where they have 3 ways of how they want to go about releasing the Flash. I'm about to show them real quick.
Yeah, I think one is going on an interview and telling his side of the story of his behavior. Second option is, I think, not being in any of the promotion, and the third option is scrapping the movie, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone posted that, right?
I don't think they're gonna scrap the movie.
That third option, business wise, is not an option.
The
only thing you do is the only option I think is the most viable is the second. Or this is the thing with the first, right?
Yeah.
In the court of public opinion, everybody's made their decision. Whatever Ezra Miller says, does, or whatever, everyone has made up their mind on him. If me personally, I'm willing to hear people out and see about a different perspective, but the court of public opinion is already set.
Decided.
So the same people who hate Ezra right now is still going to hate Ezra, even after what he says. Same people who kind of support Ezra is probably going to support Ezra even after what he says. It's going to be very much, it's this or it's this. There ain't going to be no in the middle. There's rarely in the middle situations. There's not people in the middle about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation.
Yeah.
It's either you're Johnny Depp or you are either Amber Heard. That's what the majority is. You're either Johnny's side or Amber's side.
This is the thing with number one. Like, even if he says his side, like, it's maybe it'll change some opinions and everything like that. But it's like, you know that we all know this movie's probably gonna be successful and but they're probably not gonna have Ezra Miller as Flash. Like, matter.
Just recast him after. That's all you can do. Recast him.
Like, they could recast him no matter what. But I don't think they're gonna do the second option because it's a Flash film, and I think what they're probably gonna. I feel like they're gonna do the first option because they're not gonna advertise this as a Batman movie. They're gonna advertise this as a Flash movie, and no matter how many people feel about the actor, I don't know. Some scoopers say that what they heard. Warner Brothers Discovery is gonna go with the first option, and let Ezra Miller do the interview and give his side of the story. And they will be promoting Ezra Miller in the Flash movie. They're not cutting him out, but they are going to be doing the first option.
I think cutting him out is going to be a little bit expensive, and I already don't know if this movie is going to make.
Yeah, like you need him in the promote. Like you need, if this is a Flash, it's like saying having Batman in a Batman movie and not promoting Batman. That would be stupid. Like no matter how you feel about the guy, like he's the Flash, and you do have to promote the Flash, the actor. Like no matter what the actor done, they.
I think if they do it like this, right? There was rumors of possibly the Flash season ending around the time when they released the Flash movie. Now, there's people watch the show. Believe it or not, there are people that say that nobody watched the show like that. Check it out. People like the Flash show. They've been liking it for this long. More people have been critical recently of the visual effects and stuff of the show, but people like the Flash. If they do that, if they play their cards right and have the Flash season 9 end, like a week or a couple days before the Flash movie comes out, they already probably that's probably good enough marketing itself for them, right? They still have Michael Keaton and Sasha Kali do promotion. Kai, whatever. However, do promotion still. But that should be enough to help promote and market. Because if season 9 teases something with Grant Gustin showing up in the Flash movie, I mean, shit, it's already marketed itself. The Flash name is what you're marketing. Yes, Ezra Miller won't be marketing it, but hey, they should be safe doing that. That's what I would do personally. You know, if I was in business, I want to distract from Ezra Miller. You know what I mean? I'm trying to distract people from Ezra Miller. You know, he's the star of this movie. I'm thinking business. I got to distract the people and stuff. You know, you can get me cheap to come watch my movie.
The thing is, like, he's still in the movie, so like, no matter what the situation is, like, you still have to advertise the Flash character.
Yeah, you can still advertise him, but I mean, as far as like red carpet stuff, like him personally coming out, I was like, yo.
Oh, I thought you like saying like trailers and stuff like that.
Yeah, you still gotta market him. You can't like not market the movie and show more trailers. You have to. As far as like red carpet stuff,
yeah, I'm
like,
not
red
saying
carpet
like,
mayor. He probably cannot show up to that because you know the reporter's gonna ask him questions like, about the girl that he supposedly groomed.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm saying like promote. Like when you promote, you market the movie, like trailers, TV spots, and stuff like that. The Flash still has to be in those kind of TV spots because it is a Flash movie.
I think he'll still be fine. I mean, the title of the movie is Flash. If people don't want to come watch the Flash and the title of the movie is Flash, I mean, that's on them. But me personally, I'm still gonna watch the movie. I'm still gonna watch it. Like I said, I can separate what they do in their real life from their personal shit. I mean, look, I watch Jeepers Creepers movies and a fucking pedophile directed the movies. Fuck the director. He's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck him. But I watch those movies. I don't feel guilty by it, but I'm not going to be fake and act like I don't watch movies done by shitty ass people.
Yeah, like no, that ain't gonna happen, to be honest.
But look, I think the movie, like I said, after this Flash movie, they're rebooting anyways, do Zaz's 10-year plan. So at this point, it really don't matter these last couple movies. Just put them out and be done with them. Like, hurry up and put them out. Because this is the thing, too. Zaz's was canceling shit, and he don't got shit to show right now. So you should be lucky that there's still some shit to show, because we probably won't see nothing from him until 2026 or 2027 of what he can actually put out under his name. Because everything right now is under Hamada, and he at least has content to put out for now, right? And I think he's trying to
2024 would be like 2023 or 2024 would be like, I would say mostly 2024 is gonna be like with starting like with David Zaslavi's movie under his regime, because 2023
I think they might start filming something around that time.
Yeah, like no matter film, whatever movie, like we're probably gonna find out what kind of movies he's gonna be producing after all these movies are like Hamada's movies are done. But but yeah, like I don't see him showing up in red carpets. I'm just saying like trailers, TV spots. They're gonna show him like he's playing multiple versions of the characters. So you have to promote the Flash character.
Yeah, I think you can still do that. They'll be fine.
Yeah, just not red carpet stuff. Like he's not like I think they'll forbid him or like forbid him to go red carpets and stuff like that. Like
And what
right
they can find you, they just their red carpets. They can set the stage of what questions they want reporters to ask, anyways. Like
Right,
they
but
just
we also
most
got to
of the
know that.
questions
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say we don't know what the outcome of this is yet, right? So maybe everything gets settled out before the Flash movie comes out, and they are able to use him for promotion, right? So we don't know what the outcome is going to be yet. We have to
it
know what
comes
the
out
outcome
in
is.
June, right?
I think
The movie?
June
Yeah,
or
the movie June, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that's plenty of time to settle this shit with
Yeah,
Ezra.
like this
Yeah.
is like I'll use the situation. I would say Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, or that kind of situation. Usually, when people know about celebrities' lives and stuff like that, it gets crazy. But then, usually, a few weeks go by, like school's coming up. School's coming up. People are going back to school, going to college. I bet you, in the fall, everything's going to die down, and nobody's gonna be talking about it.
Well, probably.
Like because they're focusing on their own lives, and the thing with Daniel Martin with the Batman, technically, the Batman sequel's happening, but nothing's really greenlit until they start. I would say filming or producing the movie. So right now they're writing the script. So when you greenlight a movie, that means they're starting filming and everything like that, and producing the film.
Yeah.
But
And
when
the Batman 2 is safe, anyways. I mean, Zazav said he likes the Joker. The Batman 2.
I think people get confused when they say greenlit. Nothing's really greenlit until you have a script done.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, he doesn't have a script yet, so technically it's not greenlit yet. So you have to get that script done and then start filming. So
I just have a lot of faith that it's going to happen. Though.
What?
I still think it's going to happen though. Like the Batman 2 is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, it's obviously happening. I'm just saying like how greenlight movies work. Like you write the script first, then it's usually greenlit to go to start filming. It has to. The script has to be. The script has to get approved by the company, and they have to read it and everything like that. And they said, yes, this is to go.
Because as I've said, he wants to prioritize Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So him like taking away a Batman sequel, and that's what I think. Like we talked about earlier in our last stream, Arkham. They're going to probably use Matt Reeves' universe as the new universe. Nothing wrong with it. You might as well use it. You can still let Matt finish up his trilogy. If Rob agrees to be the main Batman.
You think so?
No, I doubt it because
I don't think so either.
Because if they're doing a 10-year Marvel plan, they're not going to do like this. If they do the multiverse stuff, it's probably going to be rare now until they get to like a multiverse event in their universe. Like Zaza's just going to go back to one main universe, not have this spin-off stuff like Joker. Like still have it, but it's going to be less projects that are going to be one-offs, right? I think it's going to be less until they
He doesn't like the multiverse stuff. He hates it.
Well, yeah. That's why I say he's going to do main universe stuff. And if they do something like Joker, it'll be like a rare thing in between, like super rare at this point. Because Hamada wanted to really endorse doing different projects like the Batman, the Joker. That's why I was totally down for that, because I wanted to see people come in, be able to create the art they want to create, and not have to be restricted by a universe, and just create the art you want to make. You know, not to be restricted by other people's rules. You make what the fuck you want to make,
I don't
and give us something interesting.
I don't think here's the thing with HBO Max. He wants what people have been saying. Dave Azawa wants Robert Pattinson to finish his thing, like with Batman. Like, you have those spin-offs, you have that, he's finished. But the only things that are gonna be on HBO Max is DCEU shows and the Batman spin-offs. So if you say Superman Lois or Titans, Doom Patrol, whatever, if they're not DCEU or the Batman spin-offs, they're gonna get canceled. They're getting canned. What he wants is to focus on more continuity, and he wants to focus on. He doesn't want if it's not connected to the DC extended universe or the Batman, it's gonna be canned. Live action TV shows. This is just live action stuff. Nothing to do with the cartoons. The cartoons are safe. But yeah, and he just wants Robert Pattinson to finish off his Batman, but you still have another Batman in the DCEU. You still have a new Batman in the DCEU. Like, he's letting Matt Reeves do his own thing, but yeah, that's gonna happen. Because you don't want to push Matt Reeves, because no matter who's in charge, he wants to do his own thing. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the DC extended universe. So if he does that, Batman 2 is not happening.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
I mean, we know Anzo would not want Batman 2 to happen, but right. I still want stuff like Joker, Batman, and if somebody want to come in and do like a Superman movie about Superman in the 1940s and his Clark Kent, I still want to see that shit. Like I say, a cinematic universe is cool. It's cool and all. But the one problem you have with it is that the shit is going to follow a formula. It's going to follow a formula. And the movie's going to start to feel the same, right? Because they're restricted by this formula. It's not like in the comics where, and I don't know why they can't translate this, because the comics do it so well.
Yeah.
You literally have Punisher comics taking place in the same universe as Spider-Man, and Punisher could be straight up blowing off people's heads, running over people with cars and shit, just massacring people. And Spider-Man is in some other part of New York, like going like, "Hey, everybody, I'm the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man."
Yeah.
We're all in the same universe. I don't want some shit like Spider-Man affecting how Punisher acts. You know, that's how some of these movies and these cinematic universes end up.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I said, still have a consistent main universe, but still allow some creative stuff on the side, like so creative one, and that's why you can do like a DC, what's that thing? A DC Black Label. What's that? Arkham. What's that other stuff? It's like it's the guy you call it DC Black Label or something, but have just a specific thing where it's one-off stuff, and it's like Joker, the Batman, a Superman spinoff that doesn't take place in the universe. Just one-off, good random stuff. Like the DC animated movies. Before they started connecting, a lot of those movies were not connected, and we got stuff like Under the Red Hood, Christ on Two Earths, all not connected. Good one-off movies, really good.
Yeah.
Like I say, you have to structure a universe like that, but I want to get some creative stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Fuck Robert Pattinson, need a Smallville type movie happening.
Yeah, fuck Robert Pattinson. I agree, Ron. Fuck it.
Hey, we can't be hating on this Batman, man. He's the GOAT.
But I'm just saying, you don't want to push Matt Reeves. So, if
I wouldn't want to see him go.
They're not gonna want if David if the new guy in charge wants the Batman to come out, don't push the director, because he said this with the old regime with Hamada, like that like he wants his own thing. He doesn't want in the DC extended universe. If he wants the Batman in the DC extended universe, Matt Reeves leaving. Like,
well, and that's why hopefully, you know, you got to write this stuff in contract. If hopefully he set it up in his contract, right, and there's not no loophole where Zazav can read it and go like, well, you didn't exactly say that we couldn't do this, and that. I said, you gotta. Hopefully, he made it clear in the contract, like my Batman, blah 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 blah, in this. Hopefully, I don't know what the contract is. I don't need to see it, but and
like no matter like
but
how you feel about
always
like,
find a way. You know, there's loopholes. It's loopholes and everything.
Yeah,
almost.
No matter what loophole there is, like if that happens, he's leaving. Like, let's be honest. He says it tons of times. Like, if that happens, Matt Reeves is leaving. He's not gonna come back. Like, so let's hope it doesn't happen and he doesn't touch Matt Reeves' version of Batman. Like, let him do his own thing. Then he leaves. Then you could do whatever version of Batman in the DC extended universe.
Well, and this is what I'm thinking, right? I think there is a way to still let Matt do his own thing and still let you build a universe using Matt universe, right? There's literally what you do is you just have stuff take place, but it doesn't directly connect yet. We kind of assume it's in Matt's universe. For example, you drop a Superman movie, right? It could take place in Matt's universe. Just you don't have to directly say these events right here coincide with what Matt Reeves is doing here yet, because you're building a universe. You don't want to.
Rob Pattinson has a contract with Matt Reeves in his universe.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is you can still put it in the universe, but you don't connect. You do it like when we watched the Phase 1 of the MCU. Stuff didn't start connecting until really Thor 1, Thor 1, Incredible Hulk to an extent with Iron Man, but we didn't think they was going to be building up to no universe, right?
Yeah.
We just thought, hey, Iron Man showed up here, but we didn't know the bigger picture, right? We didn't know the bigger picture until we saw the Avengers trailer. And when we saw that trailer, we was like, whoa, you have to do it like that. Like, have us think that you're connecting, but we don't know what you're really connecting to something bigger.
If he wants that.
That's how you got to go about it.
Here's the thing. If he wants that, he would have to write up another contract with Robert Pattinson to be in the DC extended universe. And you still have that contract with Matt Reeves to have its own separate thing.
Yeah, just it's all about.
We have to see if he does that. If he because here's the thing.
3 more minutes, guys.
Here's the thing with Robert and Matt Reeves. Like he just, I don't think he wants to be Batman in a long-term extended universe. He just wants to be Batman for this trilogy, this Batman that Matt Reeves is doing. And I'm not sure if he wants to be part of the extended universe, because you would have to do all these cameos, then team up movies, then you have probably new Batman movie and everything like that. And I don't think he wants to do that. Let's be honest. Do you see Robert Pattinson doing that?
I mean, he should do it. Might as well. I mean,
be honest.
This thing with Robert's career, right? He did a lot of underground indie stuff to rebuild his career, right? To get back to do something like the Batman, because Twilight put a huge stand on his career. It fucked him over, and people was making, even when he would cast to be Batman. I said I called him Sparkling Vampire. I was bashing this dude before he even became Batman, and he changed my mind. I think at this point, everything he built up to work for, yeah, be the main DCU Batman. This is what you've been working to get back into. Something better than fucking Twilight. And he was in those five Twilight movies, a franchise.
Long
He's
garbage.
sitting there miserable doing this shit. He didn't even like
But
doing it.
coming from both of you, do you think he will likely do Extended Universe, do all these cameos, do this? I don't think he will. I think he just wants to do a trilogy and he's done. Like,
I think what-
other
what-
than you,
it-
K Dots, what
it-
do you think, Nanzo?
it-
Do you think he will do it?
I don't know. I don't think I don't think he probably will. He
You
might
don't
just
think he
wanna
will?
he might just want to do the 3 movies and bounce out. But I always say if they end up offering enough money, that might change his mind. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all.
Money talk. What they sound so that bullshit walks, right?
Yeah, you put enough money into that, and sure.
Yeah, you have a point there. Like, it's 50-50. Like, because, like, with Robert Pattinson's career, he only has done trilogies. He's only done trilogies, and I'm not sure, how confident it will come to that he wants to do Extended Universe. Because, like, the only stuff that you've seen him is in only 3 movies. You have the Twilight, how many movies, whatever those movies were, and you have the Batman universe. Yes, he'll have been some spin-offs, like cameos and stuff like that. Then he'll do this. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, like, the best option will be just introduce a new Batman, like, in the DCU. Like, because, like, I just think he wants to have his Batman. Because here's the thing, then people will get confused at the same time. With, you have the same actor as Batman in the DCU, and he already did the trilogy, and people will be confused.
Especially if they're not gonna, make that the one universe, right? K-Dot said he thinks that the Batman's gonna be the universe they use, and I don't think so. And if they're not gonna use that universe, then to have him in both is confusing.
Matt, like, you have to get Matt Reeves to agree to that. That's gonna be hard.
Right, he already said he didn't want to, right? He already said he didn't want that to be a part of any other universe or branch out, so.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, there's nothing wrong with using Robert Pattinson, but I don't think it's a good idea to use the same actor in 2 universes.
No, I agree.
Like, just get a new actor to play Batman. Like, if you want to do younger Batman, find a new actor. Like, I don't know who I would pick. Like, like, there's so many options to pick for a new cast for Batman in the DCEU, but, like, I don't think I just don't think it's a good idea. If you have 2 universes, the DCEU and the Batman universe, you should not use the same actor.
Yeah, I agree.
That would confuse the audience.
Well, and look, this is my thing, and I'll be honest. The audience got to step their game up.
It ain't the audience fault.
It is. Like, we in a multiverse of Marvel. Even the animes doing multiverses now with their shows and stuff. Everyone got to step their game up. I'm sorry, the audience got to get with the program. Flash been on for over 7 years, and that show is all about the multiverse. If people don't got it now with this multiverse stuff and can't tell different actors part, like, I mean, look, audience got to step their game up. But the movies have to explain, like, shit. The movies have to explain shit and explain how their multiverse shit is working. But audience got to step their game up. Like, when we saw Professor X in Multiverse of Madness, if people was like, is that Professor X from the Ant-Man movie? We got a different version. It's obviously a different fucking version. He had a yellow fucking wheelchair. He didn't have that in the other X-Men movies. He had a regular wheelchair. But I'm just saying, the audience got to step their game up. And you don't even have to read comic books. Know about this stuff, because the multiverse is not just a comic book concept. This ain't the first time multiverse been done in movies and stuff and TV shows.
Here's my thing: if they do 2 of the same if they have the same actor, they would probably change up the style of Gotham, change the characters, and maybe if 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 you want to have a already established Batman, Bat family, and stuff like that. Like I love, and you could do that like to make the difference where in the Batman universe he never had a Bat family, and in this universe he does.
Right. You gotta make
And
it
that-
different enough, and everyone will be fine.
Yeah, like I think that would be fine. Like, and the time that he finishes I feel like the time that he finishes the Batman universe, you'll probably be in the DCU. Like I could agree with that. Like the time, like I don't know when Batman 3 will come out, but probably 2026.
You're right about 2030, 2029, 2028.
Yeah, 2028. I feel like by that time he would already have both contracts within the DCU and the Matt Reeves universe. It could be possible. Like at the end of the day, we don't know. We just have to wait and see what kind of slate he's gonna be showing up when he shows up next year.
Yeah, copying that Marvel formula. But hey, guys, we gotta get ready to close up. I'm about to go to a restaurant with the homies and get some food and shit, chill. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be picking up my new PC. Hopefully, but
What kind?
Gaming PC.
What kind of game in PC?
I have an option between 3, but I'm just getting the one with the most RAM and space at the moment.
You should get Alienware.
It was kind of expensive.
It's only $2,000.
Only.
Holy, it's only $2,000. Look, that's a lot of fucking money. I can pay for that shit, but damn, that's a lot.
Did you guys talk?
The max I'm going is like 1,500 max, 1,500 for a PC.
Did you guys talk about the Blue Beetle thing before you close up? What did you guys think of the Blue Beetle thing?
I talked about it. I mean, like, if you guys want to give a quick comment on it, there no articles, no other big outlets talked about it. So the information I know is what Arkham knows and what Twitter knows. The people was doing additional photography in Puerto Rico. So the gang-related shooting happened while they was there.
That doesn't sound good.
No one didn't die, but they got caught in a gang-related shooting in Puerto Rico doing additional photography. So I'm just glad they're okay. Like I said, I need to know the full context of the situation, like what happened, now they got there, like all that stuff.
Here's the thing.
They was in a gang-related shooting.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it's true or not. Like I don't know if it happened or not, because we don't. It's not it comes from some people, but it's not. I don't know if it's true or not. But like, here's the thing. I'm happy that they're alive. Like, of course. Like, I'm happy that they're safe. But here's the thing. If you're a director, you should know what parts of an area not to start filming. Like, I feel like this is partially on the director also. Because you should not be putting your crew and actors in danger. You, as a director, should know what area you're shooting, and you should know an area that, like, I'm not saying you should know that there's gonna be gang shootings and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying that, but like, you should know that there's parts of cities.
Yeah.
There's parts of cities, a lot of areas, but you shouldn't have shot it in Puerto Rico.
Well, so this thing, right? Puerto Rico's in South America, it's a U.S. territory. It's one of the few South American countries that's a U.S. territory. Those countries are super unpredictable, especially Mexico. I mean, a fucking cartel literally runs that shit. Look, I'll just say this. Filming in South America is already a risk in itself, right? yes, the U.S. has its fair share of problems, but the cartel don't fucking run like the country or the states. You know,
I hope not.
it's not like Mexico where the cartel runs that shit. They are the fucking law, and it's a lot of crime in those areas that you cannot predict. It's a lot of unpredictable crime, right? Maybe it was already there before, and this could just be a situation where some random ass shit fucking happened, like some random ass shit. Because this can't be their first time in Puerto Rico filming for this movie or doing additional photography and stuff. But
Like my concern
I'm
is
glad they're
that
okay, but I can't fully. I need the context. I can't blame no one yet because this feels like one of those situations where random ass shit just randomly happen. Because this stuff rarely happens with movie sets. Like nobody, gang
this
related
doesn't
shootings,
really happen.
this stuff rarely happens on movie sets.
And here's the thing, like I'm not trying, not blaming on the director. Like it could have been random, but here's the thing: if someone died from that, then the director would be in very big trouble, and then this would be something that Warner Brothers Discovery would have to deal with then. Yeah, like yes, it's unpredictable what things are gonna happen, but at the same time, as a director, you're doing these shooting areas for like filming and everything like that. You should know what areas are dangerous. And if someone died, like say if one of the stunt one of the people in the stunts that does the stunts got killed and stuff like that in in that area, then it would not look good on the company.
I agree.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I'm looking at it from the company perspective because they have to approve a lot of these places they ain't shooting at you. Like they can't just shoot anywhere; they have to approve of shooting locations. That's why if it went up to the company, because the company would have to do the background research, like prepping everything, getting people their flights, hotels, all that, right? And Warner Brothers had to have approved, like, all right, you can film this location because you got to worry about the taxes there.
Yeah.
But did he freeze?
He froze.
He did freeze.
Like you have to worry about the taxes and like how many bedrooms and stuff like that, and like if the area is safe and stuff like that.
Yeah, the director has to know which area they're shooting in, and if it's safe to shoot there.
He froze. You have that KFC Wi-Fi for. You have to.
You're worried about getting a new PC, yet he needs to get rid of that fucking Fish and Decker, fucking Fisher Price.
Yeah, we upgraded to the PC, y'all. Cartel got down. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, the cartel, bro, you can't trust them. But the cartel is when they probably shot up the Blue Beetle set. They had enough of that shit. As that canceled K-Dot show.
They're probably not. They were mad because it was a fucking DC movie being filmed there, not a Marvel.
Here's a question: if this is all true, with the the shooting, with the filming and everything like that, do you think it's possibly, if this happened, David can't pronounce his last name, but do you think he's mad? Like, do you think it's possibly that could get canned because of if this incident is true?
No, I don't see them canning it.
I mean, this ain't no reason to cancel the movie.
No.
Unless someone died, yeah, it's a different story. But no one died. If someone died, then yeah, they probably would have canceled it and out of respect, not continue or release it. Out of respect,
which Gotham Knights? Someone's saying you're ready for Gotham Knights. Which Gotham Knights? There's two different ones. I'm excited for the game. I'm excited for the game.
I'm excited for the game too.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the game, not the show. The show's
I,
gonna get
I had
canceled.
to argue with this person on Twitter. You know the difference between games and comics? Like games you have an interpretation, like their own adaptation. And I don't understand this criticism, like Red Hood is not just a shooter. I know that like he's a fighter and stuff like that, but it's like their own interpretation. And like
I mean, guns is Red Hood's like. A lot of people are
main
complaining about
thing.
Red Hood having guns. That's his gimmick. His gimmick is guns. When he brought him back, that's what people liked. Oh, Red Hood got guns. A Robin using guns, so edgy. People like that shit. That's his gimmick. I don't know people getting mad at his gimmick that people been drooling over for years. That's why we almost
Like
like
I
Red
know
Hood.
he has some fighting skills, but he's not no Batman or Nightwing that he has like yes he has some hand to hand combat, but he's not like Nightwing where he has like he always uses his hands, fighting skills and that like Red Hood's mostly known to use guns during a
Yeah.
fight.
That's
All,
what I
all
know.
it all it is this, and we do gotta end it real quick.
Yeah.
All of it is this. It's just Avengers game PTSD, right? That's what it is.
Yes.
When a lot of people saw the Gotham Knights, they were saying like, "Oh, I hope it's not like the Avengers game." It's that. It's the Avengers game PTSD with the bullshit store microtransactions, the play to win type of scenario. Even though they said they're not doing that for this game, it's just the Avengers PTSD. That's it. It's that Avengers game really bothered people, especially since it's a superhero game and how they handled it. And people think this is a situation when it's not. It's just a game with a online service that allows you to play co-op with your friends, and that's about it. It's
Yeah.
nothing more than
Well,
that.
And
I
they
thought
compla-
the Avengers game was trash.
and they complain it's not Arkham game also like it's
Yeah,
like,
that and the Avengers game was trash too. As it was also trash too. It wasn't even
like
good.
this is my problem. Like I love the Arkham games. There's nothing wrong with loving the Arkham games, but some people are not even given this game a chance because it's not in that universe. And I think that's unfair for the devs that worked on so hard on this game. Like they worked tirelessly night and day to bring a product that like people will love. And then like because it's not an Arkham game, people are not they're giving them so much hate. I think that's unfair.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, to me, it looked like it had the same kind of fighting style as the Arkham game, so I'm cool with that. I like the fighting mechanics of the Arkham game, so if they still have that in there, I'll be fine with it. Looks
Yeah.
interesting.
Who would you play as? I'm playing as Nightwing.
Who would what?
Who would you play as? Like you have multiple options of playing as a
Oh,
character.
I'm gonna try everybody. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, like if I had to list what I would pick in order, it would be Nightwing, Red Hood, I would say Batgirl, and then Robin.
I'm going Batgirl and Red Hood.
Yeah, Nightwing would probably be first for me too.
Did they confirm Rain? Rain?
The open road looks massive. Yeah, the open road is pretty huge from what I've seen.
What,
Not
what do
sure.
you mean? What do you mean rain? Like
I
pouring
think-
rain?
Yeah, I think it means like a rain.
Oh yeah,
My dad
like
was seeing it.
you have that day and night shift. So like you you know what in games you have daytime then nighttime. They have rain in the game. They have snow in the game. They have different kinds of weather environments. I would say.
Interesting.
But like yeah, like it's pretty. I'm excited for the game. I'm the one thing that I'm happy is WB Montreal learned the mistakes of the Batmobile incident that was in Arkham Knight. You had all
Yeah, that was horrible.
yeah, that was terrible.
Hmm.
Like I'm happy it's just the Bat Cycle and everything like that, and you have like a vehicle to get around.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like I'm interested. It's gonna be about the Court of Owls, and I like how in the Red Hood trailer, they explain why he has the like this Lazarus jump or these Lazarus powers.
Yeah.
Like they give you context of the story. So like he it says like he says he doesn't feel human anymore when coming out of the pit, and that kind of makes sense because like he just got resurrected.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
All right, you guys, we're about to get ready to bounce up out of here. You guys check out Anzo from Big Ford Entertainment, Arkham Gaming. Check them out.
Oh,
Follow them. Oh,
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to answer Andrea real quick. He asked me who won the best dad tournament. It was Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby won.
Controversial, but hey, we're factoring in just as TV, man. Just as TV shows, guys. Just as TV shows.
Facts.
Bill Cosby won over who's the runner-ups? Uncle Phil.
No, Bill Cosby, Sherman Hemsley from the Jeffersons, and Carol O'Connor from All in the Family. Yeah, show's way too young for Kate out in Arkham, though. I have no idea who they are, right?
I know what the Jeffersons is. I haven't watched it all, but it seemed like small
Clips,
bit.
right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're out. You guys, thank you all for watching. Peace out. Love you all. Go try peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs. I always say, deuces.
Peace.